Hello again, and welcome back to Illegally Cited. This is Jesse, aka BGFH, and I am back for another VR experience spotlight video. And I'm hoping this is actually recording because I had a weird, I don't know if Bandicam did some weird update or just did something weird on its own. But it seems like there's a few more options than used to be there on some of the option screens. And my previous recording method had gotten some of my settings had gotten kind of changed, and tried to do a video the other day and it didn't record. So hopefully we're back in. But we are looking at an experience that I've been kind of curious about, and I've heard mixed things about on the Oculus store page. But it was on sale today as I'm recording this for half price, so what the heck? We are looking at a VR experience based on the Harry Potter franchise, and more specifically, the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Seems like it's probably based on the movies. Now, keep in mind, I have not seen any of the Fantastic Beasts movies. What are there, one or two right now? I've seen all of the Harry Potter movies, and they were, they were okay, but not a huge fan. However, I really I am a huge fan of the Harry Potter books. I have read the Harry Potter books in a couple of different iterations many times, and via text to speech. I've also listened to the Audible version, which are the Jim Dale versions they're narrated by Jim Dale. Very good, actually. I love the way he does all the voices and characters, and just it's a really, really well done narration. So if you're looking for a great audio version of all of the Harry Potter novels, the Audible ones are a pretty good deal. Pretty good. So I've got my wand. We have Oculus Touch controllers here. You see if I whoosh, got some little sparks around here. So I've got a wand, no hand. Apparently, I'm extraordinarily gifted in invisibility and telekinesis because I don't have a body, but I can make my wand move as if I were holding it. So I am king of magic. All right. So let's go into the game proper. Sorry, couldn't help it. Had to take a little jab there. Warner Brothers. I would highly suspect this is based on the movie. I've played about 2 seconds of this, or 5 seconds of this, and there's already a few things that concern me. Loading screen. Okay, see, every time... Wish I could readjust the V... Oh, okay, cool, I can use my analog stuff.
Oh, hello. Sorry, I wasn't quite expecting guests. But actually, it's rather good fortune that you're here.
Let's look around.
You see, I'm in a bit of a fix. I've been called away urgently, and I need someone to take care of my creatures for me. They just need feeding and tending, generally an eye kept on them.
Snap movement.
Do you think you might be able to help?
I guess.
Okay. So, first off, if you just lift up your wand and point it at my case.
Now, one thing I have to say immediately is here's my biggest immediate disappointment. The video on this, and again, if I saw the movie...
Wands can be tricky, can't they? Give it another go. Just point the wand in the direction of the case.
Yeah, shut up, I will. But what I'm noticing right away, like, I haven't seen the movie, so I don't know. Maybe I would recognize this from a scene in the movie or a location in the movie, but
wands can be tricky, can't they? Give it another go. Just point the wand in the direction of the case.
So the one thing that I really don't like is notice that as I move, I can turn to look around. Oh, weird. What? Oh, weird. Okay, I'm getting actual barrier thing. I don't know if that came on the camera or not. But if I
can be tricky,
around,
can't they? Give it another go. Just point the wand in the direction of the case.
There's no head tracking in the environment at all. It basically looks like a 360-degree video that happens to have a little bit of touch interaction, which,
Yes,
again,
ones can be tricky, can't they?
based on
Give it another go. Just point the wand in the direction of
one
the
of the
case.
hugest franchises in modern history, like books, movies, whatever. I mean, Harry Potter is, like I said, just this phenomenon. And I never thought I would like it. I actually resisted
Yes,
reading
ones
it.
can be tricky, can't they? Give it another go. Just point the wand in the direction of the case.
I actually resisted reading the books for the longest time because I thought, that's just for kids. It's probably just stupid. A friend of mine, a roommate at the time, he's like, nah, just check it out. It's on Bookshare. Read it. Well, I started the books, and I think that was
Yes,
right around
ones
the
can be
time
tricky, can't they? Give it
Book
another go.
5
Just
came out,
point the wand in the
Order
direction of the
Phoenix,
case.
And, well, needless to say, before the week was done, I had read all 5 of them, and I was like, damn it, I want the new one. So I was hooked. So let's point it at this thing here.
Yes, ones can be tricky, can't they?
Yeah,
Splendid.
shut up.
Off you go.
So we're opening a briefcase, I guess, with a wand. Another loading screen here.
Welcome to my shed. Do make yourself at home.
Okay.
And feel free to take a closer look at anything that catches your eye.
So we're going to look around. Neat little shed, a whole bunch of stuff in here.
There are plenty of things to explore. But how about pointing your wand at the potion bottles on my desk and the shelf behind?
How about not?
Have a look at the magnifying glass next to the scroll on the desk. Or see what happens when you point your wand at the papers on the chair to the right of the door. Now, we'd best get started with my creatures. You'll need to prepare a few things before you meet each of them. To begin with, point your wand at the scroll on my desk and choose one.
Okay, we're pointing at that. All the papers pick up and flutter around. But again, this is missing so much potential because, yeah, I can look around.
You'll find the magic scroll on my desk. Just point at it with your wand to
And
open.
if you have full vision, you're fine. But this stuff, especially with, look at this, I'm trying to lean in and it pushes it back.
You'll find the magic scroll on my desk.
Shut
Just
up.
point at it with your wand to open.
I hate games or experiences, like, I don't mind if they do it every once in a while, but games that continuously badger you to do the next thing, it's nice if you need a reminder if you wait a long time, but for, like I said, I'm trying to explain things for the video.
You'll find the magic scroll on my desk. Just point at it with your wand to open.
I want to be able to, like, really lean in and look at all this magical stuff. I want to be able to, like, even teleporting. I'm stuck in this one spot. I can't even teleport to other fixed points or whatever. What I can see,
You'll find the magic scroll on my
and
desk.
whatever
Just
I can
point
see
at
in
it with
what
your wand to
detail,
open.
that's what I can do at this point. Here's our little plant here. Oh, I just went stupid. Oh God, what are those
You'll find the magic scroll on my desk. Just point at it with your wand to open.
God, it's in book 2. What are those stupid little babies called? Those plants? They had to put the earmuffs on to repot them, and they chopped them up.
You'll find the magic scroll on my desk.
Why can't I
Just
remember what
point
they're
at it with your
called?
wand to open.
Not a manticore. God, for someone who's read the books countless times, I just went stupid. But let's point it at this just so he'll shut
You'll
up.
find the magic scroll on my desk.
Shut up.
Just point at it with your wand to open.
So again, because there's no head tracking, I can't lean in. I can't, like, everything is set. Like I said, it's basically like I'm looking at a 360-degree video, and everything is set to be at this fixed distance, which is super disappointing. I want to look at the artwork. I want to look more closely. I want to look at all these crazy objects this guy has in his shed. You know? I want to do that. But let's just choose the first one.
So here is a gesture that you'll need to make to complete the spell. Just trace the form you see in front of you with your wand.
Okay. So kind of a half circle arc. We did that.
Right. Time to learn how to mix a potion to ease a Graphorn's cold. Poor thing, she's not really herself today. But she'll be happy to see that you're here to help her. So just follow the illustration on the scroll.
Take that. Oh, that is so bugging me. Why can't I think of the name? I'll stop the video and I'll go, ooh, duh. That's what it was called. Because we had to revive the people that were petrified. And I just went, why can't I remember the name of the damn plant? So, again, we got the scroll, we've got the instructions. Now, if I could get closer to see which potions were which, if I could get closer to see what they want me to do with this little cauldron here, yeah, I could do it. I mean, I can point at stuff and pick it up. But even, like, the interactivity, like, I have my wand, but I have my left Oculus Touch controller in my left hand. I don't even have a, like, again, for a series this popular, why wouldn't you go all out? This is a series that begs. I want a whole VR Hogwarts experience. You know, you could even do, like, a year at Hogwarts. Like, you don't even have to play necessarily Harry Potter. You could play some unknown kid that wasn't mentioned during the thing, and you could be in classes. You could, you know, Transfiguration, defense against the dark arts. You could do potions. You could, I mean, there's a lot of cool things that you could do that would lend themselves really well to virtual reality. Dueling club. Just all kinds of stuff, especially, you know, you have the microphone in the Rift, which I'm using to record this video. You could do the spells. Okay, I want to make something fly. Wingardium Leviosa, you know, or Alohomora. I want to open a door. You know, I want to cast a Patronus charm. They could do so much with this, and like I said, I can't even take my hand. I would love to be able to go grab one of these things, pick it up closer to my, you know, bring it up close to my face, examine, like if somebody did some really fantastic artwork or, you know, modeling of these items, maybe they took them from, even if it was the movie version and not necessarily based directly on the book, but on the movies. But I would love to see something that was actually taken really good care from the books themselves. And, you know, the Harry Potter games on the consoles and stuff, I played a couple of them a little bit. They were okay, but again, they base them on the movie, and I just don't like them as much. And it's just not the way I imagined it, I guess. But, you know, you're kind of fitting traditional gameplay tropes into like a Harry Potter castle or a Harry Potter setting. VR makes a really strong case, or, you know, Harry Potter makes a really strong case for virtual reality, because again, having the touch controllers, seeing the spells, doing the wand motions, doing duels, you know, doing things in a class, or just having a free form. You know, even if I'm in a classroom, maybe I just want to practice. I can go into charms mode. I can go into defensive spells mode. I could go into, I don't know, all kinds of stuff. Free form, you know, just free form play and experimentation, or even like classes or a story. But, you know, again, enough complaining. Let's go see what else this has to offer. I've heard mixed things about this, so we're going to ignore this for now. I did happen to find out that I can just click on the door here, and I will be able to leave, so we'll be able to actually go see some creatures. But I gotta say, man... Okay, oh, what else do we got here? I'm just trying to see what else I can interact with. Yeah, so, again, I can't get clothing. Whoa, what the? Oh, what? Oh no! What did I do? Did I accidentally? Oh, I accidentally clicked on the door. I think. Okay. So, as much as I want to love this, and as much as I really like the Harry Potter universe, I don't know that I really... This is really disappointing. And even, like, for being a VR thing, you can almost tell that it's just a video, and it doesn't even really seem that high-res or clear. I'll have to look at the video once I'm done recording, but, like, it looks washed out. I mean, it's kind of 3D, but it just doesn't... I've seen, you know, even just other experiences that aren't very interactive, but are still cool, that have looked sharper than this. Everything kind of has this washed out look to it.
I don't like to have favourites, but it's hard not to be taken aback by the Thunderbird. What a creature. I rescued Frank in Egypt. He was being held against his will, and I promised to return him to his natural habitat. Oh, he's a bit sensitive to strangers, so please approach him with caution.
Right.
Take a look at the scroll over there for instructions, and see if you're up to the task.
All right. Basically doing little wand patterns, which I can see those okay so far. Okay, whatever the heck that is. Yeah, just the fidelity and lack of head tracking. Everything is just a set distance in front of you. What it is, it is. Again, I would love to be able to kind of teleport and walk around this guy to be able to actually see instead of just, you know, oh, I'm right in front of him. Yeah, it's cool to have this guy in front of me, but I want to see these crazy creatures, man. You know, yeah, I can rotate the camera, but again, this is just like a 360-degree video. You know, this is just something I could go like this. All right, so we got a couple options in our scroll here. All right, well, let's, okay, almost like a weird stylized pie motion. Hey, buddy. What'd they call you? Frank? Huh. Kind of cool looking. I want to, like, you know, at Cara Magical Creatures, I want to ride a hippogriff, man. I want to ride Bugby. I want to ride, Thestrals, you know? Okay, there we go. We got a couple of little points there you have to hit for the pattern. It's pretty forgiving, too. It's not like, you don't have to get it exact. Oh, hey, buddy, how you doing?
Well, you certainly have a way with Frank. It's rare that he trusts anyone, really. It's impressive how quickly he took to you. Feel free to spend more time with him, or you can just head back and meet another creature.
So, you know, again, just so much lost opportunity. The only thing I can really do, it looks like, I have two things I can do with two spells I can do with this scroll. But, like, again, I can't walk up close to him. I can't get to different, you know, I can't walk up and, like, try to pet him with my other hand. Or maybe I could, you know, grab food or something, and then I could, you know, hold it out and feed him with my hand. I mean, there's just even something simple like this. I think they really blew an opportunity. When I saw this on the Oculus store, I was like, yeah, I could play something in Harry Potter. I could play something in that universe. I haven't seen the Fantastic Beasts movies, but I would like to see what kind of cool 3D virtual reality situation we can get ourselves into. So let's back out of here, I guess. We'll go see what other creatures we can do. I don't know, we'll go over here maybe.
Well, it looks like you might need to entice this creature out before you can meet it. Head back to my shed and just look at the scroll for what to do next. Firstly, just point your wand at the sign over there and return to the courtyard. Then you can enter my shed by pointing your wand at it.
Yeah, okay. So, I probably got to do that stupid scroll thing, that potion that we were supposed to do. I can't even click that one. Boy, yeah, this is just... the experience is $10 normally. I picked it up for $5. And there's some value here if you're, especially if you're a real Harry Potter fan. If you like the idea of, you like the Care of Magical Creatures, you want to see some of these. But, again, I want, like, when I think of Care of Magical Creatures, or when I think of Fantastic Beasts, again, I haven't seen the movies, but coming from the core books, I want Hagrid, man. I want to interact with Hagrid, my man. My big half-giant buddy, That's what I want. What else can we do here? This will probably be the same... Oh no, this is...
Well, he must be around here somewhere. He can't have gone far, he's just a baby.
Okay. What am I supposed to interact with? I mean, from a low vision point of view, this just isn't... you got a little bit of narration, but I wish, even... in the beginning he says, oh, aim your wand at the briefcase. If you had head tracking, you could get closer to things. And if he would walk you through, narratively, how to do that potion thing that I had to do in the cabin. I don't know. I'm not quite sure what I'm supposed to do here. If I have to go back to the cabin again to interact with this, or... I mean, I can go over here. This is a bummer, man. A real bummer. Guess we'll go back to the hub. Yeah, this is just a series of 360-degree videos, man. That's all this is. Go this way, maybe? See if we can interact with at least one more.
Well, it looks like you might need to entice this creature out before you can meet it. Head back to my shed and just look at the scroll for what to do next. Firstly, just point your wand at the sign over there and return to the courtyard. Then you can enter my shed by pointing your wand at it.
Alright, so we're not really going to be able to do much. Like I said, unfortunately, because of not being able to really see what's going on, I can go back in here. But unless I'm able to really see what that scroll says... What if I, let's do something else here. Let's, what does this do? Okay, we got I can see well enough to do that. Oh, come on, I went all the way down. Yeah, putts. So we did like a, kind of a tilted L shape.
Let's show you how to assemble this box to release a rare bird call, a Native American method of calling the powerful Thunderbird.
Okay. Oh. So that's that. Okay, so it actually didn't have me do the box. So again, and it pushes it away. Like, I should be able to get closer so I can pick it up with one hand and manipulate it with the wand hand. I'm so disappointed, honestly. Yeah, okay, I can spin these kajiggies. You got 3 or 4 different things, and there's instructions up there, which I can't see well enough. I mean, I could pick my head, I could take my headset up here. And like I said, it seems like it looks a lot bigger on the screen to you guys, so you're like, why are you complaining? Why is it, why does it look so far away, or why does it look so small? It doesn't for you guys, but when you're in the headset, again, even this just seeming like it's like a 3D movie, 360-degree movie, it still does have depth. You still can see, not quite as good if it was fully rendered with head tracking, but there's still depth. Yeah, boy. What else can I do in the cabin here? Basically I can just point at stuff, and when it glows, I can do stuff. Yeah, I'm sorry, but it just seems like they did the bare minimum to be like, hey, let's cash in on the Harry Potter craze. While there's, even though all the books are technically out, and, we're milking the franchise as much as we can by stretching out this Fantastic Beasts thing, but, like, I don't know, this experience just feels kind of lazy to me. Especially with just how much I think, like, I can think of so much potential, just the stuff that I've mentioned to you, what a bummer. So we got some potions and stuff over here. I don't know that I'm going to be able to do much else with, I guess I can leave. We'll go see what other... And we'll go back in, and we'll go...
We can't miss the Thunderbird enclosure. If you just look out for those impressive red rock formations.
Yeah, we already looked at the Thunderbird. Take a look at this. So we'll do another one. We'll see what other kind of light interactive thing we get. So we got a potion, we got a puzzle box. Alright, we got another spell. Okay. Okay.
Go on, it's simple. Just trace the... My poor Rumpant. She's quite lonely, really, and I'm afraid you'll have to coax her out if you want to meet her. This one's a little tricky, but trust me, it is worth the effort.
So again, more instructions, things I'm supposed to find on this workbench here. But again, I'm not really able to see them. I mean, I suppose I could lift up my headset. If I really wanted to, I could have probably looked at this app before recording the video and kept lifting up my headset, maybe using magnifier or getting close to my monitor. And then I could do like, oh, this is what you're supposed to do, and just kind of walk you through some of the things. But I don't want to do that. I want to show you what it is like if you don't, let's say you don't have the capability to look at the monitor. Or you just want to be able to enjoy a VR experience as a low vision user. These are the kind of interface issues that can happen. They could be in the main menu, they could be in options, and they could just be, I've heard of, like, usually menus don't have head tracking, but once you get into the actual environment, usually they do. So I don't know, we got a little, what is this, mortar and pestle down there? Okay. Alright. Hey, I did something I was supposed to.
Oh, well done. But you're really coming along,
Okay. Can I grab some of this other stuff here? Okay. Oh, do I gotta do this other one first? What the hell? Pick it up. Oh, okay, I see what you... Okay. Pick it up. Isn't that what I'm supposed to do? Oh, I didn't do it enough. Okay. Fair enough. Now we can pick it up. Okay.
That's a fantastic job you're doing there. I couldn't have hoped for a better helper.
Yeah, if you're... It's funny. Oh, I'm so busy. Oh, what did I do there? I didn't mean to grab that. Okay, well...
Well done, you've completed the spell. And I'm absolutely certain that the Erumpent will find you captivating with this potion. She'll be sure to do anything for you.
Okay, well, at least we can try to... So it looks like each one of those things in the scroll here, what were there? There were 3 on top, 2 on the bottom, so there's potentially 5 creatures. Let's see if I can go find this Erumpent thing. Remember the Erumpent horn? That was supposed to be...
See the large wooden structure to the right of the shed? That's the Erumpent enclosure.
Okay.
Off you go. Just point your wand at going...
But, that's that horn that, you know, Professor Dingus here
Now, she may look intimidating, but she's nothing more than a soppy puppy, really.
wanted to...
You'll just need to move slowly,
say it was
as
a...
we don't want her to charge you.
Crumplehorn Snorkack.
I've left instructions to help. They're just there on the scroll in front of you.
So at least we'll get to see 2 creatures. And I think we're going to wrap it up here. I'm not going to do all of them. Just because... Ah, come on now. Okay, we're going to... Oh, okay, we're summoning again. I see. Come on. It's a little touchy, but we got it. So like I said, I remember most of this stuff. I'm just... That stupid plant. That's going to bug me until I know what it is. Mandrake leaves? Is that what they were? Mandrake? Yeah, mandrakes. Mandrakes. Okay, good. Okay, you know what? I redeemed myself, sort of. Oh, wow. That... See, again, I want to be able to look around that thing, man. Yeah, that's a big horn. So that's what they exploded in Luna's house. Spoiler alert. Alright, so... Let's just do a little... Oh, there's more. Okay, here we go. God, you're a big dude. Ugly, too. Looks like a half rhino, half... I don't know. I don't know, it's just a weird-looking thing, man. Alright, let's do the other activity here. Alright. Huh? Okay, he's gonna roll over.
Excellent. Well done. I think she took quite a liking to you. Feel free to spend a little more time here, or you can head back into the courtyard and the shed to meet another creature. It's up to you.
So... Like, I can't point at it, I can't pet it, I can't move around. I can really only view it from this one angle. So much wasted potential. I know I've complained a lot, but it's, like I said, for something I actually really like, I just wish they would have given it more care, I guess. So let's go back in. I'll at least see what the next one is, see if it's something that I can... And I could figure out the potion, I'm sure, too. I could just start grabbing potions and... Oh, that's the right one. You know, like, again, low vision, it's kind of one of those trial and error things to see which, you You know, like if you can't read the instructions or read the interface, you just play around till you figure it out. Or watch somebody else's tutorial or whatever. Okay, so we got a thing here. Okay, we got kind of an N-looking, capital N-looking shape. We got a scroll here.
Oh no, the Niffler's gone again. Of course he has, little bugger. Oh no, wait a second. I think he's hiding in his burrow. Right, I've got a plan to entice him out. So he has a predilection for anything shiny. And I know he's had his eye on a few of my belongings, so let's go and gather them from around the courtyard and see if we can use that to tempt him out.
Oh man, right. I do kind of want to...
So point your wand at the door and head out to the courtyard and start collecting.
I do want to see a Niffler, that's the problem. The Niffler would be cool. That would be kind of neat, actually. Let's see what he tells me to do. So... now it's just a scavenger, a pixel hunt of like... what shiny thing can I point my wand at? Let's just go over here and see if there's anything we can...
Well, he must be around here somewhere. He can't have gone far, he's just a baby.
Yeah, so I think we are going to wrap it up here in a moment or two, but I just, yeah, I'd love to see the Niffler, but let's go back out to the main area again. I'll take one more quick eyeball, see what I... so those, I can go to the main, I can go to that creature, we got a thing over here. What else can I point my wand at? Because it usually makes, again, it makes like a... it glows when there's something I can interact with. Ah, okay. Oh, it was giving me an audio cue. Okay. Okay, what do we got here? Another scroll. Okay. Not quite sure what that said. Huh? So I can grab this and fling it around, I guess. I don't know. Alright, bring that back. Is there anything else that... oh, did I go to the wrong... I think I went to the wrong one.
Ah, well, it looks like you might need to entice this creature out before you can meet it. Head back to my shed and just look at the scroll for what to do next. Firstly, just point your wand at the sign over there and return to the courtyard.
Yeah.
Then you can enter my shed by pointing your wand at it.
Yeah, real bummer. I think we're gonna wrap it up here. But you get the idea. It's sort of a point and click. You can turn around, you can do the, you know, I can physically look around 360 degrees. I can do snap movement, no head tracking. You know, again, I think the art style is interesting, but it just, everything looks so washed out. I don't know what it is, but yeah. So can I grab this and take it to something else? Like, can I don't know what the purpose of flinging this around is. Maybe I use it for something else, but it doesn't look like I can go anywhere with it. So, you know what? I think we're just gonna... oh, I didn't want to go in there. Well... yeah.
Now, she may look intimidating, but she's...
yeah, I've already seen that. Yeah, we're going to wrap it up here. This is Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Available on the Oculus Rift. I want to say it's also on the Vive via Steam as well, but I'm not entirely certain. But nevertheless, it is available for $10. I got it on sale for $5. And honestly, with the limited amount of interactivity, no true head tracking, just a few other annoyances, especially as far as low vision goes, but as far, even just like I said, lack of interactivity. I don't even have a hand that I can manipulate and pick things up, especially in there, where there's a lot of potential. Really underwhelming. And if you have to have it, I would wait for a deep sale, just so you can say you have a Harry Potter experience. But I'm hoping that somebody, like, I don't know if Warner Brothers has the exclusive everything Harry Potter rights or just to like the movie, but I'm hoping that maybe somebody else or some other developer can, get something based on the book and do something a lot more in depth. Because I've given you, when I was in the shed there, I gave you some ideas of things that I could potentially see. And especially since we're early on in virtual reality, what might seem like a kind of boring interactive toy or like a gimmick on a flat screen, because of the full, hand and head presence in the world that VR offers, I think it would fit that medium really well in its current form. So yeah, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. I can't say I'd recommend it, really. Maybe wait for a deep sale, but I'm not super impressed, unfortunately, and I really, really wanted to be. Nevertheless, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Follow me on Twitter at BGFH79. And until next time, I will talk to you guys again later.